You guys are big football guys.
The biggest fan of football.
Yeah, the most I remember because we. Yeah, no.
What's your favorite team? What's your favorite team?
Oh shit, what's the one?
What's the one with the mascot?
All I can say is the Redskins because that's where I'm from, but I don't even know their record.
They're the Commanders now.
Oh,
yeah, you can't say Redskin.
Oh shit.
Did you just say Redskin?
Oh shit.
Damn.
Favorite team? Okay, so regardless of that.
I used to like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
But then I just liked them just to like them as well. Like I didn't know any players. And then, I don't think I've ever really like...
Wait, I kind of want to pick a team. Like I want a team to support.
Wouldn't you, LA, maybe the team?
My older sister recently started doing that, and now she goes to football games like every weekend, and she loves it with her friends. She gets the community of it, and she knows all the players now. And I was like, you never watched that growing up, but yeah, you really could just pick a team and start.
Can someone tell me what's like the best team to support?
Yeah, I just want to support the best.
See, I like just supporting all teams. People get mad at me. I wear like a hat, and they're like, well, do you even like that team? I'm like, I support all sport.
Inclusivity.
I'm inclusive.
Drop in the comments.
The best team.
Like, I want a team that's good, but like has potential to, I can see them in the playoffs and they can win games. I don't want like a Cleveland Browns. Don't give me that team.
So you're a bandwagoner.
But I don't want like the one that wins everything.
Oh, okay.
I want one that's like, ooh.
A safe choice, like almost.
But not dog
good.
water.
Okay.
Someone tell me what team to support. Watch this. This is about Tom Brady and his wife, whatever. He had a divorce with his wife apparently because...
Yeah, he had a bio. It said football family, and then he took out just family or something after he got divorced.
He said he was going to retire. He didn't, and he's choosing essentially his career of football over his wife.
When I became a mother, it really became my priority. I just wanted to be with my kids. I couldn't see anything more important.
Football was my first love.
And I think it's like his main love, really, quite frankly.
She's the one that, you know, supports the family, makes a lot of the sacrifices.
But Tom wouldn't put his family first the way Giselle was.
I'm not putting energy or focus on things that I don't deem that are important. Even though other people may say, man, this is really important. I'm going to determine what's important for me. The hard part, I think, for me still playing is that my kids are getting older and I'm not available to them. Things still kind of revolve around my schedule, my day.
He puts a lot in that, and then everything else can fall out of balance because of it. For 6-7 months out of the year, I really take on 100%. I take the kids to school, so that I become a lot more present.
It takes up a lot of my time, but there'll come a time when that ends.
Gee, when do you think that will end?
Then Tom announced his retirement, seeming to be ready to spend time with his family, but only 45 days later, he changes his mind.
He was doing a bunch of family things. I think the thought came to Tom, I do not want to be sitting there in September watching football on TV and saying, I can still do this as well as any of these guys.
I could sit here and go, well, stop playing football, so worry about what's going to happen, instead of saying, why don't I live my life in the ways that are going to be most fulfilling to me, which for me is doing what I love to do. Doesn't mean I should just stop playing because that's what everyone's telling me to do.
Giselle has always been a fighter, even with having her own personal struggles in the past.
It crossed my mind. If I jumped, like, it would all be over. That was definitely rock bottom for me. I was completely powerless. I didn't want to live that way.
I like the random woman with the pencil on the thing. There are people waking up making TikToks about Tom Brady's wife and family. My initial thoughts on this are, it's strange because, okay, you have a family, but you have a diehard passion and fulfillment with your career. How do you balance the two? Because if you neglect either one, if you neglect your own happiness, which you get from football.
You can say that he has enough money where he doesn't need to do it anymore because he can take care of him. But like you said, that's the most important thing to him.
And always has been.
Always will be and has been.
Then again, any human who decides to have a kid, your responsibilities shift.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
for
so you can't sit there and say, well,
football's too important to me.
Football's too important. Well, you didn't have to have kids.
That's facts. Because who suffers? The kids.
The schedule's gotta change now, bro. Like, you have kids.
Well, are you a true man if you're not giving your kids the love they need? No. Because what's the purpose of being a guy, being a man? It's to provide for your kids. If you're not, okay, you've provided hundreds of millions of dollars. You did your job.
There's more than just the money though, too.
But it's more than the money.
You have to be there for them as well.
And it's also like more understandable for a father to be working his ass off day and night to like make ends meet. He can quit, bro. He has money. He can choose to play or not play. Like, he even went back to playing. So it's like, bro, at that point,
you're juggling the spotlight of everybody wants you to go as long as you can, but then your wife's like, yo, you haven't been spending time with your family for the past 7 months.
Yeah, you have other responsibilities.
I get it, but like I said, either you gotta quit it or shift it, right? I
get it, you're a superstar football athlete, but you chose to have kids with me.
And you gotta just look at it from the kid's perspective.
You have to do the parenting together. If we're together, that's how it's supposed to work. What's the point of me raising by myself if you chose to have them with me, like you said?
So I can't imagine how she feels.
Damn.
She got all the money, but it's like, yo, we need the father figure here too.
And then she probably can't speak up and say anything because he's the one making all the money and calling all the shots.
And their divorce probably has tons of contracts and paperwork and splits that she can't get into.
And isn't the mark of a true man your selflessness to where your personal interests aren't paramount? They're not at the top. It's what's in the best interest of my family and my offspring. What do I need to do to put them first, to have them set them up with the best situation?
Yeah, because there's no rule ever in life that says you must have a kid. Like,
it's the same thing. Like, if you get into a relationship, your daily life almost has to shift, or your schedule shifts in a way where you make time because you committed to being in a relationship. So it's like, yeah, just because you're famous and you're doing this and doing that.
Yeah, because nobody told
you don't get a free pass.
Nobody told you to get in a relationship.
I'm famous.
Nobody told you to have kids. Same way if you get a dog, you have a responsibility now.
Yeah.
I have all this stuff to do. I don't want to walk him outside. Well, you didn't have to have the dog then.
It doesn't exclude you. Well, I'm rich and famous and I'm busy, so
it's more,
you take care of the kids.
It's beyond you at this point.
If you adopt a dog and you're a whatever busy person, and now your dog's sitting in its cage all day being neglected.
You forgot to feed it or you overfed it.
And now who's suffering? It's the dog suffering, all because you're too selfish. Well, I'll get to it. You shouldn't be a dog owner, or you need to do something to help it out. Because I would attribute dogs similar to a child in that they can be helpless.
Yeah, exactly.
And they need to be looked after. He saw what it was like to actually do what she does and tried to use football as his escape from his family.
Damn, that's true. You know what? I think I can go back.
he sat there sitting with his kids.
He retired.
Yeah. No, it was better when I didn't have to do anything.
Sounds like he only thinks of himself. People always say like, do what makes you the happiest. Follow your passions. But sometimes if you take that too far, I know firsthand selfishness always leads you down a bad path of loneliness, whatever. Because you're so you, and you neglect all the other things that make life worth living, and now you're alone.
And you can still be passionate and find ways to find balance, you know? If there's a will, there's a way. If you want to spend time with your kids, you'll do it.
And we all know how busy our parents have been raising us growing up, and they still made time. You can think of different things, but they still made time for that.
Tom Brady's an exceptional, once-in-a-lifetime athlete. He's so successful because of that mentality of, this is my passion, this is my love. That's how he got to where he is. I guess, how do you turn that off? He can't. He's insane, and it's the insanity that made him reach the heights that he did and make all this money, but it's that same insanity that would be his demise.
And I guess you almost can't blame him to the max either, because that's just might be who he is.
That's how he's wired.
Sometimes people can't adjust with that, you know? Sometimes people can't do that. That's why I feel like a lot of relationships do end, because one or the other person is too into whatever they want to do and don't want to make enough time. Sometimes it's me or that. Sometimes they're gonna pick that.
And he already said he retired, and he's trying to just bounce back.
He's trying to go back. He didn't like spending time with us. You know what I mean? Like, I would look at it that way.
I'm thinking of this from a humorous perspective. Playing devil's advocate, what if the kids are little assholes?
Spoiled rich assholes. What? I wouldn't want to be home either.
I say with a comedic tone. It's like everyone says Tom Brady's the worst. Have we met the kids?
Well, why are the kids like that? Because he's not home.
Oh shit.
Shit.
What came first, the goose or what is that? The egg or the goose or something?
Yeah, the egg or the chicken.
The egg or the chicken. It's like, well, do we ever think about how the kids treated Tom? I'm sorry. What if the kids aren't a vibe?
They didn't pass the vibe check, I don't think.
What if he went home and said, y'all are fucking lame, bro?
That's why the mom's miserable.
These could be the kids.
I need to interview with the kids. Then I might change my thought.
Look, I love my kids, but they're fucking annoying.
But that's even messed up though. Like, you gotta accept your kid however they are.
Because like a dog could be barking too much, biting too much, bring it back to the pound.
Or take them to a class to teach them some obedience.
Yeah, that would be the mature thing to do.
Nah, if they're assholes, you have to check them.
Yeah, because you can't give them away.
Can you?
I always wondered that. Can you?
Can you just give your child up for adoption randomly?
Anywhere up to 18. I've always wanted to know that, because like the little girl got pregnant, she doesn't want to keep it, but she doesn't want to abort it either, so then you give it up for adoption. Let's say they're 7 and you're just like, bro, I'm not doing this. Can you?
They're like 13. 13.
Yo, can you do that?
You just drop them off.
I ain't coming back.
I didn't know the rules to that. Somebody has to know, but I know after 18, I get it. You can kick them out the house, but
Can you drop off a 13-year-old?
or 16, you're like, bro, I'm not waiting 2 more years.
16.
Can your parents at 16 say, yeah, I'm turning you into?
Can I adopt right now? How old do you gotta be?
Yeah, you definitely can.
And how old do they gotta be?
Because we're already 25. I think anything after 25.
Can I adopt a 17-year-old? Fucking weird.
I'm like, hey, brother.
That seems, yeah, what's up, bro?
No, but
I'm your dad now.
No, my aunt on my mom's side adopted an 11-year-old, and she did that, and he's 11. But I don't know where.
That makes more sense.
But the original parents, come by and still see him like once every 6 months.
Could we all adopt a child?
So that's weird to me. I don't.
Yeah, like skip the baby phase, bro. I need a teenager.
Well, if my aunt got an 11-year-old, I guess 11's up there, and she took it from the other mom. So you can do that.
But your aunt isn't young.
No, but I'm saying
no, she's not.
Can a 21-year-old adopt an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old?
There's got to be adoption laws.
There's some sort of law there.
Like they got to be like, now what are you doing about it?
Like you're at a dog pound, but it's a room full of children. You're like, so where's the 17-year-old?
Why'd you pick this one?
Like you leave the facility and the workers are like, should we have let that one slide?
And you're 21?
There's got to be regulations.
I'm sure they do a background check and like, can you financially support this person? I'm sure that
there's a long process.
Yeah. But let's say you have all the money in the world. Let's say you're Bryce.
Does it cost money to adopt? Right?
You gotta buy them, right?
Is that slavery?
Yeah. Did my aunt buy the 11-year-old?
How much are kids?
You don't gotta pay for adoption, do you?
I think
you just get a background check and they're like, oh, you good?
Because when you adopt a dog, you don't pay for it, do you? You just adopt it.
There's like a fee sometimes.
Is there a fee?
Unless you're at the pound.
And is there?
I think there's like
a pound because that's.
I think there's a fee associated with it. I swear to God, there's a fee.
How do adoption centers work? You walk in and then there's.
And are there 17-year-olds literally at adoption center right now, waiting to be adopted?
Or are they at home and they?
That's my question. Was okay. Wait, what? You turn 18, be free.
Someone who's been in the adoption system, whether they've been 17, 18, and they aged out. Somebody give us some insight on what the fuck happens.
I don't know how it works when you get picked up at 13.
Like, if you want to adopt somebody, do you go to a facility with different rooms that have or different kids in there?
You browse.
Yeah, how does
that work?
That's what I'm saying.
Is it?
Let me get the black one in the back.
Is there a pamphlet and you're like,
And no, and you can pick any race.
Do you have like ones with blue eyes maybe? Or I'm looking for black with blue eyes.
And then it's like you're looking at them, you're looking at them right now, you're like, not you. Let me see the one in the back.
But they already have orphanages, so it's like.
I have thought about, wouldn't that be a beautiful thing to adopt?
I think I want to adopt when I get older.
Really?
Yeah, I thought about it.
Do you have a preference of where you want to adopt from? Asian baby? Nigerian baby?
I don't know. I don't have a preference yet. I don't know. It would have to speak to me, right?
Something cute.
But like babies?
Baby. It had to be.
Okay, I'm like, you guys are thinking about like 13-year-olds, right? 11.
But even then, isn't that sad? No one wants the older ones.
Yeah, because you feel more attached to someone you...
You go on Craigslist? How do you... Is there an actual adoption center for children?
Yeah,
but that are not for babies, though, what I'm saying.
Let us know about the adoption rules, prices,
how it's done.
Not from our own. I'm just really curious.
I'm good. I just want to know.
I've met a lot of adopted people, but I've never thought about the logistics like that.
Yeah.
Should I support the Buccaneers or the Commanders?